Thank you, Mohoyo. I really do appreciate it. You gave me two really good characters that I've just been needing, and I much value and appreciate you guys for taking the time and consideration to make that. The design is flawless. It really is. For the people watching, about a month or two ago, I had emailed them pitching some character ideas. And so they had forwarded over to, to their team and whatnot. Yeah, their expert team for review. Sorry, I was looking through my email to make sure I was saying that right. Because I had pitched some ideas and some different characters that I was looking to the roster that I feel like myself and a few other people would like to have. So I feel like we didn't really get enough like ether characters. So back then I had pitched a character idea in which I was wanting an ether stun or an ether anomaly character that could, that uses a scythe, can move fast paced, and would also have perhaps some long range capabilities or kind of like, a shot type thing. My initial idea with that was, Ruby from Rooster Teeth. And I thought, man, I could really use a really good ether character like that. That'd be really cool. So I decided to pitch some ideas, and some skills, how that can kind of go along. And then I had thought, it's like, well, we'll need a good name. It's like they're usually really good with names and character design, so I'll leave it to them. But I had said that Pura or Vivian would be, two really really good names. I had said, anyway, love for something like this. It would be great to have another ether character. You know, thank you so much for any consideration. And they had got back to me, and that they really appreciated, me for contacting them, and that, these were really cool ideas. And I am very, very happy that you guys have made these two good characters. The design is flawless, gameplay is great, and it's awesome. I have I had missed my chance to get Vivian, but I will not miss it on the next time whenever she rolls around. Because at the end of the day, they didn't make it exactly as I was needing, probably because they were already too far in development with making this character. But they had not only used the name, but they made an ether anomaly character. And it was my fault for missing it. But they made it. That makes me happy. And she's got a very, very great skill set. And so I'm ashamed for missing it. At the same time,
Awaiting further
I came
instructions.
back just in
Please
time
forgive
to
me
see that
for
there was a
stealing
character
the
named Hugo
moonlight.
there. I was like, okay, Hugo, really cool. Another ice attack character. I could always use ice. And I was looking through and I was playing. I was like, what kind of weapon is that? Sure enough, it was a scythe. And that scythe, well, it has shot, like an ice shot capabilities to assist with his scythe, a scythe attacks. And I was like, oh, okay, so they didn't make the Pura or the Vivian that I was doing with the scythe because they had already had their whole thing going on. But they still used, that really cool idea and they put it into Hugo. And I was like, you know what? That is definitely okay. So thank you guys. Still got Hugo. I still need to work him out. But just like everybody else that I highly value, and love on my team, you know, they're gonna be part of my roster, and I'm gonna know that Hugo and and Vivian,
I wish
if
you
I
a
ever get hurt,
fabulous day.
will be a special place in my heart. So thank you guys. I highly appreciate it, and that's really really cool. And it makes me want to bring out more information or more ideas and support, provided they would love that. But it just makes me happy to kind of see something envisioned, and then they went along and put all their great team together and all their efforts and just mashed it together, made something really really cool. So yeah, thank you guys. That's it. That's all I wanted to say. Just thought it was really really cool. All right, see ya.